రాష్ట్రంలో వ్యవసాయ ఉత్పత్తులు పెరిగాయి. పంజాబ్ కంటే అధికంగా వరి ధాన్యాన్ని పండించామని కేటీఆర్ తెలిపారు. ఏ ప్రధాని ఏ ముఖ్యమంత్రి కూడా రైతులకు లబ్ధి చేసే చర్యలు తీసుకోలేదు. కానీ సీఎం కేసీఆర్ వ్యవసాయ పెట్టుబడి కోసం రైతు బంధు కింద సంవత్సరానికి 2 సార్లు ఎకరాకు 5,000 రూపాయల చొప్పున ఇస్తున్నామని తెలిపారు. గత 7 ఏళ్లలో రాష్ట్రంలో పచ్చదనాన్ని 24 నుంచి 31% పెంచామని కేటీఆర్ పేర్కొన్నారు.
In fact, as I've just mentioned, is the opportune time of the new team of CII in Telangana taking over from the past team. The baton is being, passed on to Vagish today. But incidentally also, today marks the 2nd anniversary of the first COVID case in Telangana. Exactly on the 2nd of March in 2020, we had the first case in Telangana. So एकदम सही टाइम चुना आपने, समीर को बाहर भेज के आप नया चार्ज ले रहे हो जब थोड़ा माहौल बेहतर है. वागिश इज अ स्मार्ट मैन, वी ऑल नो. इसलिए जो बुरा वक्त था, थोड़ा मुश्किल वक्त था, तो समीर को दे दिया. बिकॉज समीर इज रिलेटेड टू पीयूष गोयल, एज यू नो. समीर गोयल इज रिलेटेड टू पीयूष गोयल. इसीलिए 1 साल पूरा उनको दे दिया. अभी थोड़ा बेहतर हो गया तो वागिश आ गया आगे. And one thing I would like to say before in fact I was just debating, because I have this written speech, but then I saw Krishna speaking. He said, I speak from the heart and I'm not going to stick to my written speech, etc. So I am also inspired. Krishna, I'm taking a leaf out of your book. I'm also going to be talking, possibly without looking at the paper. The theme of today's event is India at 75 and catalyzing change for new India, because India after independence will be 75, I think in August this year. 47 is the independence, so 2022, 75 years. So I think one of the things I would like to start off by mentioning is about, क्योंकि हम लोग अभी स्टार्टअप्स के बारे में बहुत सुनते हैं. स्टार्टअप्स के बगैर आजकल तो एक न्यूज़पेपर में एक दिन भी कोई ना कोई आर्टिकल तो छापता ही है हर दिन. एवरी डे देयर इज a news about some startup becoming a sunicorn or unicorn or decacorn or whatever other corns there are, sweet corns, I don't know. There are bunch of things that keep popping up every so often. So let me talk about the most successful startup in 75 years of independent India. That is the state of Telangana. And the reason why I say this is not because I represent the government of Telangana, but because the numbers actually speak for themselves. 7 years ago, my friend Sarita, who's sitting here, 7.5 years ago, who's a captain of the industry, had hosted a dinner, or we had met at a dinner where almost 100 or 150 businessmen and women were present. So she, as a son of the soil, as a daughter of the soil, asked me a pointed question. This was not when the TRS had won the mandate. This was much before. No, you were right in asking. About 8 years ago, I think it was. This was at a friend's place. We had all met for dinner, about 100, 150 of us. People who were concerned, people who were worried, people who were anxious as to what would happen when the bill would get passed in the parliament and when the new state of Telangana would come into being. Sarita being Sarita, for those of you who know, she doesn't hesitate to speak her mind. So she asked me point blank onto my face. She said, तुम लोग लड़ तो रहे हो तेलंगाना के लिए, but what is it that you guys are trying to accomplish by dividing Telugus? तुम लोग क्या करना क्या चाह रहे हो? This is what she said. So I told her, listen, this is actually for the benefit of the people of both Telugu speaking states eventually. This would help all of us. This would expedite development. This would bring more prosperity. This would spread, in fact, infrastructure growth in all pockets as opposed to concentrated development in certain pockets, etc., etc. Of course, she was not convinced. But today I'm going to possibly talk about, now you're convinced. Thank you, Sarita. So today I'm going to tell you why you should possibly be convinced. In exactly 7.5 years in Telangana, when we started our journey, I'll just give you 3 numbers. The first thing is our per capita income. When we started our journey in 2014 in June, 2nd of June 2014, the per capita income of the state of Telangana was 1,24,000 rupees. And today, 7.5 years later, and this is not me, these numbers are not mine, These numbers are of the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, Government of India. According to them, the per capita income of Telangana today is 2,78,000 rupees. A growth of 125% from 1,24,000 to 2,78,000 rupees. And the other number I'll share with you. The GSDP, the size of the GSDP, the gross state domestic product, back in 2014 June, was 5 lakh crores, Telangana, 4.9 lakh crores to be precise. And today, again, according to Government of India statistics, the current GSDP size of the state of Telangana is 11.54 lakh crores, 130% growth. This goes to show you how the state has been able to do exceedingly well in terms of all indicators. The other interesting statistic I would like to put forward, and I have to correct Mr. Bagla here. Mr. Bagla said, Deepak ji, आपने कहा कि हम लोग छठे हैं rank में contribution towards Indian economy. Sir, RBI would like to differ, not me. The Reserve Bank of India has released a report, a book of statistics in October 2021, and they have clearly stated that Telangana is the 4th largest contributor to Indian economy. We are 11th largest in terms of geographical size. We are 12th largest in terms of population, but we are the 4th largest in terms of contribution. Ahead of us are 3 very large states: West Bengal, Karnataka, and I think Maharashtra. So I would like to correct you there, sir. And this is not me again, Reserve Bank of India. In fact, just to put things in perspective, our population in India as a state is 2.5%. But our contribution to GDP of India is 5%. So that is literally Telangana punching above its weight. Double the size, in fact. So that goes to show you why I call Telangana the most successful